Hi, welcome to valuationpodcast.com, a podcast and video series about all things related to business and valuation. My name is Melissa Gragg, and I provide online divorce, valuation, and mediation services in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we will discuss divorce finances, tracing marital assets and separate property with Beth Garrett and Bob Boyd. Bob Boyd is a family law attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, and co-founder of Boyd, Collar, Nolen, Tuggle, and Roddenbery. Bob is a leader in family law who has received recognition from his colleagues across Georgia and the nation for his work in high net worth divorce litigation and contested custody cases. Beth Garrett is a lawyer and accountant in Atlanta, Georgia. She's also a partner in the Divorce Litigation Support Practice at Frazier Deeter, primarily assisting high net worth individuals and corporate executives with divorce, tax, and accounting issues. She helps people through mediation and works with divorce lawyers through all financial aspects of litigation and child support matters. She's also a valuation expert and has a credential. Welcome, Beth and Bob. How are you? I think one layer in this is the source of funds, which again is probably a term that people are not aware of until they go through a divorce. But why is the source of funds rule important in a tracing analysis? And does it matter? Like you've already talked a little bit about the property titled, but tell us what the source of funds even means.
So I think one of the reasons that when we talk about equitable division, that Georgia is an equitable division state, not equal. So, and that's the whole reason that we have this argument, because yes, so we've talked about how important titling is, and that once something is jointly titled, it's considered marital property. But when you were getting into a little bit about, is it fair? That's where we would start to even if it's jointly titled, a lot of times we're going to continue to make the argument that it's the source of the funds is separate property. So we've taken this hard and fast term of separate property and kind of morphed it into this source of funds idea where you say, well, all of this property came from my separate funds. It might have been jointly titled, but it wouldn't be fair, equitable to divide it equally. So therefore, even though it's marital, I should still get it. And we try to carve it out that way. That would be, Bob, would that be your...
I mean, that's exactly what happens, is that you've created marital property, just as Beth said. But then when you get in front of the court, you get in the courtroom, that's when you make the argument that I should get credit for this source of funds. And in Georgia and in other states as well, we've got case law to support that source of funds is a proper analysis to put forth as to justify a claim for separate property. Typically, this happens with a house. Mm-hmm. For us, that's the most common place that you see it happen.
Mm-hmm.